still trying to move on, but your ex won't let you? Watch this. What is going on, YouTube? It is your man's Mr. Dominic, featured on ABC, NBC, CBS, Yahoo, and Fox, coming at you with another video. Yes, another one. I hope you guys are trying for your purpose of mission life. You guys are going out there, working hard for it, grinding out, and getting rewarded for it, because at the end of the day, when we go off that purpose of mission life, good things do happen. So, you're probably in this relationship to where you don't have the relationship. Excuse me. I'm talking to the people who don't have the relationship, or you're about to break up, right? But you're seeing that you're moving on and you're doing just fine. You're taking it day by day. And then there's a problem. The problem is your ex won't let you move on. And that's a very common case that a lot of people are just going through. They don't know what to do. And usually the reasons, there's some reasons why, an ex won't let you move on. You think about, they had child abandonment issues. Someone very close to them abandoned them when they feel like they're abandoned. And if you leave their life, they're going to feel that very exact same emotion. They're going to project that same exact emotion towards you. Now, you can't do anything about it. There's nothing in your control. And if you get back together, it's going to be like a temporary high. The problems that you faced beforehand are still there. Okay? So, get back together. You're bringing the baggage that broke you guys up to break you guys up again. Another thing that you got to think of is that, they rely on you for self-worth. They can't rely on themselves on being self-worthy, and they rely on you for being on self-worth. And again, not out of your control, because at the end of the day, when it comes to self-worth, it comes from you. In self-worth, literally, you have to literally think that you are the best version of you. You are the best option. You are the greatest. And no one can beat you. No one is better than you. Like, self-worth is all confidence within yourself, and you believe that within yourself. And you can't help someone do that for themselves, because they have to do that for them. They have to do that for themselves. And you can't do that for them. And number 3 is pretty much, it brings out the insecurities. It brings out a lot of the insecurities that you probably didn't see before, right? You probably didn't see those insecurities, and you're like seeing a whole new person to where it's probably scaring the hell out of you. And I can say that when I was going through adjustments in my life to where, I was at, because I remember it was hard for me to accept that there was a breakup, and a breakup happened, and this was a while ago, but there was a time where I was very uncomfortable of breaking up, and one of those reasons because I feared of being alone, and I didn't want to be alone. I didn't want to be single. But when I had that issue, I had to realize, after multiple times, I have to realize that I'm going to be alone, and that's okay. Because if I accept the fact that it's okay, then I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be fine. But beforehand, I couldn't accept it. I was like, I don't know. It was ridiculous. But if you're dealing with someone who has all those issues, and there's a few things that you can do, and if their ex won't let you move on, then I'm not a big fan of blocking, but this is where it is necessary to do. It is necessary to block them and, get them not seeing you, being able to message you and stuff like that. Another thing that you want to also do is block their number. So that way there's no way of contacting you, or you could just change your number. And this is a little extreme, but this is in case like your ex is really like bugging you and not really letting you move on, if that makes sense. I mean, if your ex contacted you one time or scared you one time, I don't think that's really necessary to change your numbers unless it's extreme scariness. But that's pretty much that's a whole different thing. And obviously, number 3 is like, if anybody close to them, you want to make sure you block. You want to make sure you cut off those connections as well. And because you're in the process of moving on, you're trying to experience life. You're trying to, be better than you were yesterday. Because the person that you want to be is the person that's better than you today, and that's the person that's you tomorrow. So if your ex is like not letting you move on, you're gonna have to cut that contact. And if you have your emotions to where you feel bad, it's okay to feel bad, but don't let that stop you from letting you be you, letting you move on to being great, letting you to move on to be better. Because when you know that you can be better the next day, then when you know that you can be better overall, I mean, you don't want nobody to stop you, and you don't want nobody to slow you down, let alone someone that you used to love, that you once said, I love you, and then all of a sudden it's like, now it's just like, I got to focus on me, I got to love me, because there's some issues I need to work out, right? So, I mean, what do you guys think? You can go in the description, in the comment section, and what are some other ways that you think that people can deal with, an ex not letting them be able to move on. So that's pretty much the whole thing. You guys can also, and if you're having struggles of, moving on from your ex, then you can also go in the description box and, get my brand new book called 10 Simple Tips to Get Over Your Ex, out on Amazon right now. And if you also want a freebie, I have that as well in the description box, pretty much teaching you how to get over your ex faster. So that's pretty much the whole thing. So if you guys find this information valuable, and of course if you like to contribute more to my work, there also is a PayPal donation and a Venmo donation in the link. But if you guys find this information valuable, I want you to drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share, because it is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz coming at you with another video. Yes, another one. Until next time, guys, take it easy.